He was sharing his load with me, folks. He didn't know he was sharing his load with me. On phone number.
Wow.
And you one of the Backdoor Kings, and they be like, man, this nigga be cool with a nigga and be plotting on a nigga the whole time.
Boy, who can you trust? God only know. It's hard to say who you will call friend or foe. Man, y'all got the 8-ball MJG. On the real, people don't make music like that no more. Y'all gotta go back and listen to the OG's music. They was giving the game. I was sucking it up too, on the real, like a sponge. I'm telling you. 8-ball MJG, 8-ball, you know what I'm saying? UGK, Pimp C and Bun B. Y'all tap in, go, you know. Listen to the OG music.
For the life of me, I don't know what it is gonna take before these youngins realize that getting on these beats and incriminating themselves ain't it, or getting on social media claiming bodies, or even alluding to having involvement. Or even worse, going to these interviews and telling them everything they know, thinking it's making them look cool, but they forget one thing. Any and everything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. Simple. I don't know when they'll understand that, but hopefully sooner than later, because else not, they'll all be behind bars. In the case of Chicago drill rappers Lil Ksoo and FullyChop, who were all once friends at some point in time, according to a new document that dropped concerning why FullyChop was picked up, as well as Lil Speedy, these kids made some kid mistakes. And this is common because these kids want to be men so fast, but they make the mistakes of kids because they are kids. Simple as that. From doing a crime with an ankle monitor on, down to text messages that they left behind, and dropping cell phones at the scene of a crime. See, first and foremost, rookie mistake number one. Never, ever, ever take your phone with you if you're going to commit a crime unless you want to go to jail. I thought that was common sense by now, but clearly...
Yeah. What is y'all see people get caught for this back to back, man. Y'all see people get caught for this. I ain't telling y'all how to be no, you know what I'm saying, criminal, but y'all see people go to jail for this exact reason. Then y'all run and go do it. Like what's that? Why y'all do that? Somebody please tell me. On real. Please explain that part to me. I think I know. I'm gonna say something about it though in the video. I'm gonna just let it get in a little bit. I don't want to get to saying them type of words and stuff, but I'm gonna say something about it. I'm gonna bring it back up.
It's not. Now let's imagine this real quick. Imagine backdooring your friend pretty much over nothing, rapping about it or making subliminals on social media, then get caught and potentially face the rest of your life in jail. You're not even 25 yet. Anyway, shout out to NC. I'll leave a link to the original video in the comments so y'all could go support her platform. But in the meantime, make sure you hit that thumbs up button so we can get this video into the algorithm. And if you not subscribed to the platform already, make sure you do so now. Let's get into it.
We knew where they parked they straight at. We took that bitch. We went to their like.
You took what? A straight?
Straight. It's a car.
Yeah,
they got one of their cars, from them cars.
Yo, and that's the crazy part. First of all, y'all know how I feel about Adam and Vlad. That anyway.
Yeah, y'all get on there and y'all. That's another thing. Y'all know the police look at these, right? They look at the y'all see other people getting caught and they say the police watch this. Why do y'all get on there and explain stuff into detail, man? Y'all explain, y'all keep y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all explaining stuff into detail. So if they watching, y'all just gave them the cold word. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all gotta use these interviews like almost y'all gotta start using these interviews. I ain't telling y'all how to be no criminal, but when y'all go to these interviews, act like you in the interrogation room. You know what I'm saying? Don't talk that much.
But the crazy part is, right, back in the days, we used to have slang terminology and things of that nature, so the cops can't decipher what we're talking about. However, these days, these guys use slang, but then break down the terminology on social media during interviews, letting police know exactly what's what. So now, right, let's say you said a strike or whatever you said is referring to a car. If you use that in whatever text messages or whatever it is, and they didn't know what it meant before, they do now.
Got 2 straights, so we knew what one was that. Cause Lil Ksoo, he was sharing his load with me, folks. He didn't know he was sharing his load with me. On phone number.
Wow.
I don't want to talk about that. But just we took some goofy straights.
See? On her laughing, saying too much already. Thinking you ain't saying that much, but you just saying a little bit too much. Not even knowing. And I know he was happy to go on this interview. I know he was happy to go on this interview, and that's the interview that ended him. I know he was, I know he probably like, oh yeah, it's time to go up. We on here, we going on there on no jumper. And look, done for.
They be saying you one of the Backdoor Kings. They be like, man, this nigga be cool with it, be plotting on it the whole time.
Damn. And look, that's another thing, right? They think it's funny being known as Backdoor Kings, Backdoor this, Backdoor that. One thing y'all gotta know is this. If you have a friend around right now, I'm talking right now, that laughs when somebody call him Backdoor or he glorifies that, you need to leave immediately. What makes you think you won't be the next Backdoor for him?
Exactly.
Right? And for y'all that don't know what backdoor means, it pretty much is when you have a friend that ends up robbing you or more than likely taking your life over whatever reason they choose to.
Yeah,
but you trusted this friend. But yet he's glorifying being a backdoor king. Crazy.
Lil Speedy out here trolling FullyChop, but now look, you're locked up too. But I digress. Hey y'all, FullyChop went on No Jumper and willingly gave up the information that Lil Ksoo was still sharing his location with him. See, this is what Lil Law was talking about, going on these platforms and speaking on things. Now, see, later on, everybody wants to blame the bloggers, but nobody is putting a gun to anyone's head to make them say anything. But on to the story. Lil Ksoo was shot and killed in his home in December last year. He was 15 years old. His mother painted a picture that she came home to him shot in the head with money in his hand sitting in front of the TV. She describes it looking like he was comfortable with whomever was with him and didn't see the danger coming. That's a terrible sight to see, especially for a mother. If you followed this since before Ksoo died, then you know that he and Lil Speedy were originally linked with FullyChop and the now PGF crew.
Now, for y'all that don't know, I think it was last year or whatever, it said that he was pretty much backdoored. At first, nobody knew who did what. The ones that knew what was going on, and they let the world know, right? And it's kind of ironic.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, they don't even, his guys, I ain't even for sure, didn't even have no, like, they just, some dudes pulled up on them. And you know what I think it was? They thought that he set it up or something, but guess what? They found him because he kept his location on, right? So I come to the conclusion, what if his ops found him because his location was on that he didn't know? And they came and started shooting at them. And then that's why his guys end up backdooring him and killing him, because they thought that he made the ops like come shoot them up. But he forget his location is on. I ain't hear nobody say nothing about that, but that really stood out to me. Like, because they went on the No Jumper show and said his location was on. That's how they, stole his car. And that's how the police put it together about them backdooring him. And they said the reason why they was like had some names taken, why they killed him, but why they fell out, they felt like he tried to backdoor them with the ops, but he leaves his location on.
How right after he did the No Jumper interview, basically admitting, I guess that was all the information they needed, and they came and picked him up. But you see, it's things like this where you say, got head tap, he had to shave his hair. They think it's funny.
Yeah.
Now,
once they fell out, they took Lil Ksoo.
They was doing all that laughing, then killed that guy, not even for sure, didn't even ask him, probably didn't even confront him about it. And now they in jail. That's what you get.
His gun, and it was on.
On the real, I really feel like they was hating on him because first they stole his gun from him. I really feel like they was hating on him. On the real, they was hating on Lil Dude for some reason.
I'm gonna kill your ass. My dad really told me none of your gun back here. You. I know she. All my
Mind you, according to Jada, he is related to her and Lil 50. There was a lot of dissing going back and forth, especially when Lil 50 was killed. Jada even called Lil Ksoo on Lil 50's phone after his death to scare him. Lil Ksoo stated that he was spooked, but Jada then told him that he would be next, and shortly after, he was. Lil 50 was killed in October, and Lil Ksoo killed in December.
You got scared, didn't you? Yeah, I know your ass got scared. Yeah, I know your ass got scared. It's fine. He gonna come get your ass. You gonna be with him soon.
You just fried my brain.
He gonna be with you. Y'all gonna be with each other soon. And you know he gonna beat your ass.
Here's the kicker.
they think it's funny, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is like a defense mechanism in Chicago where they call they ops, they laugh, they troll. It's nothing funny about it. And in fact, it's actually sad. And it's power in the tongue. And she said that he was going to be next. And lo and behold, just months later, he was next. And he's only 15 years old.
You check for Lil Ksoo.
Yeah, that was her brother. She was talking to like that.
So on the National Gun Violence Memorial page, there are all pictures of him except for one. The last picture is of a smiling FullyChop. Now that's crazy. Once the relationship with PGF soured, you see Lil Ksoo with Lil Speedy, who is also said to be related to Jada, according to her. The day the news broke and it was revealed that it was Lil Ksoo, more dissing started. Some from people that claim to be his friends, along with his ops. Lil Ksoo's mother recently revealed that he was backdoored by Lil Speedy. Pause to read everything she said. FullyChop and Lil Speedy are locked up seemingly for the murder of Lil Ksoo, according to his mother. Leading up to this revelation, everybody knew that these had to be people that were close to him due to the way he was found. Watch until the end. I put in a live of Lil Ksoo where he seemed to just want to be accepted. Now the next question is this related to the death of Fat Drench? Y'all take a listen and hit me in the comments with your thoughts.
Now, pay attention to this, right? It says Ksoo forgot he was sharing his location with FullyChop. So FullyChop, Quan get him going, DMG Little Scoon, and PGF Muda went to Ksoo house and stalked his house until Ksoo and them parked AV while FullyChop and them was sitting in the alley. They bumped their guns with each other. But hours later, Speedy and Wick was arguing, and Speedy dropped his low to Fat Drench before he tapped Ksoo in the head. Speedy ended up fake leaving while Fat Drench was sitting outside waiting. Speedy told Ksoo he forgot his other phone, so Ksoo unlocked the door and went to sit back down to eat and play the game. That's when he head tapped Ksoo and ran outside, got in the V with Fat Drench. The reason Speedy did Ksoo because he felt like Wick or Ksoo dropped their low to FullyChop them earlier when they had the bang out. It was never about Trap City. But Ksoo forgot he was sharing his location with FullyChop even though they was into it. That's why Fully just got picked up.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Now, rewind back to this man on No Jumper basically saying exactly what the mother said.
He was sharing his load with me, folk. He didn't know he was sharing his load with me. On phone number.
Wow. Right? He said, oh, he forgot he was sharing his location and he laughed. Once again, everything you say or do can and will be used against you in the court of law. And this is why backdooring is so crazy, because as a kid, remember, he's 15 years old. He was unaware that he was still sharing his location, which was a deadly mistake.
I can't see it, but you know I can't show it too long. You know, Muda. You said what? That's Muda? Yeah, you know that. Come on, but hey. Come here. Hey, I'm something great, bro. Hey, call my phone, bro. You said what? Hey, I'm something to call my phone. Yo. We get off the right now. Lil Speedy at phone. I'm trying to make him run. What that goofy at? Make him run? He already ran. What you talking about? He did run on this man's phone. He ran on this man. Damn, Lil Speedy. Why you run on your man's blood? That's crazy. That boy was a soldier. He was a soldier. Yeah, Speedy was ran. He got 300. Lil folks ran on this man. He got 300. He had the flow. As soon as you hear that big boom, he hit the door.
Now here's a report on FullyChop and Lil Speedy getting picked up for the M of Lil Ksoo. It'll say, quote, Van Pelt was wearing an ankle monitor at the time of the shooting, according to the report. Inside the apartment unit were 3 9mm shell casings and a fired projectile, according to the report. A commotion erupted in the early afternoon hours outside the home as 2 women spoke emotionally with police officers. In the parking lot adjacent to the building, there were a handful of evidence markers and shell casings visible. Police found 3 shell casings and a cell phone in the lot, the report said. Hours after the shooting, the lot and building entrance remained sectioned off with crime tape. Neighbors declined to speak with Sun-Times reporters, and police have not announced any arrests in the case. Area 1 detectives were investigating. Now, this is what you should have gathered from everything that took place, right? Based on what we heard in the video and this report right here. Ksoo forgot to stop sharing his location with FullyChop, and after the whole shooting that took place, they came back to Lil Ksoo house, and the reason why he was found so comfortable with just a headshot to his head was because he was actually comfortable with who he allowed in his house. It's just the fact that he was backdoored because maybe he didn't think it was anything to it. He thought that these were his guys. Now, there's no clear reason why they even decided to backdoor him, aside from, I guess, just Speedy and them feeling like Ksoo dropped his location or something like that. They didn't even ask, right? They just felt like that because they had prior attention a little bit before. They were all cool, and he got his weapon taken. It just went left after that, man. Now, also, you got to remember, Lil Speedy says he forgot his phone. But that same phone was dropped in the lot during the bang out, right? During the shooting. So let me tell you, it's a lot going on. It's just crazy. But the most important part of this all is the fact that 1 kid is not here anymore, and 2 of them are now going to lose their life to the system because at the end of the day, it's too much evidence against them. They're going down. It just is what it is.
Yeah, everybody, it's all bad. Lost 3. Like this is how like that's the game. Everybody lose. I need to cut it out. Everybody lose.
So when you start recording your first songs?
I ain't gonna lie, fool. I was sick as hell, fool. I ain't gonna lie. I went to K studio. Nah, what studio? The one, I forgot his name. Dirty IG Vaughn. What's his name? Dirty Vaughn?
I don't know.
What's his name? Dirty Vaughn, right?
Shit, you tell me.
The rapper Dirty Vaughn, folks, the studio he be going to.
I think so.
I did with folks, I ain't really know, I ain't know him at all. Yeah. I just went my cousin to a studio, folks. He went to that studio, I went with him. And he was like, do a song, folks. I ain't gonna lie, I just did that, me and 50, folks, my homie 50. On that 50, I'm sorry. Me and my homie 50, folks, we did that beat, that Lil Jeff new beat. That bitch was raw as hell, I ain't gonna lie. We did that bitch for my voice. It sounded like I was sick I was sick as hell for my voice raspy. I'm hollering and shit. You could tell in the song like how my voice sound like I was sick or something for. And I did that shit. I made that bitch. That bitch was sounding weak as hell for. This bitch weak as hell. So I'm this shit weak as fuck for. Then we got it out for. We post that bitch or something. That bitch started going up for. No. It's when no. I'm tweaking. That's when Ksoo kid for that kid, you know? That shot with Ksoo. Then after that I shot. No, I did. Wait. I'm tweaking.
Nigga, Cause y'all went to K Studio, you Quan 50.
Nah, I went before that. No, I made the camera around Flex.
Yeah, y'all right. But you remember y'all remember before y'all went to K shit, y'all did y'all Triller. You did a little Triller or something to, I think what that was. 333.
Yeah, 333. No, I made camera around.
Right, came around Flex at first.
One came around Flex at first. Right, that's what I'm telling you.
I don't know where you made that motherfucker.
That's when we shot that. Know. That's when we after that Ksoo kid, that when like 2 days after that, that's when we took these goofy straights. They was our homie at first. They got some goofies though. They was our homies. We knew where they parked they straight at. We took that bitch. We went to their shit like.
You took what? A straight?
Straight. It's a car.
Yeah,
they car. One of their cars, from them cars. They had 2 straights. So we knew what one was at. Because Lil Ksoo, he was sharing his load with me, folks. He didn't know he was sharing his load with me. I'm folding them. That's just, I don't want to talk about that shit. That shit good. But just, we took some goofy straights, though.
Yeah, so what's up with you? Because you like, they be saying you one of the Backdoor Kings, nigga. They be like, man, this nigga be cool with a nigga and be plotting on a nigga the whole time. So like, what's up? Cause like you, Ksoo, all y'all niggas was kicking. I seen the bounce out video. All y'all niggas was friends kicking and shit. And I don't know what the. When you record the bounce out video, when was that? And where was that at?
The bounce out. Oh, that was a photo block.
Oh yeah, where y'all shot that video at?
Then we shot it on Troop. Yeah, that was on photo block. Phono.
And so when we talk about like your initial crew that you came in the game with, though, Ksoo, he was like one of your guys at first. He was like part of your initial friend group. Before that
I don't want to
fell
answer
apart.
that. I don't want to answer that.
Okay.
Y'all definitely was in videos and shit together at one point though, right? For sure, right? He was around.
Yeah, that was brother.
Yeah.
I just did some goofy shit. I don't want to hit that motherfucker no more. I don't want to hit that motherfucker no more. Hell no. What you was saying?
Just trying to figure out the crew that you were moving around with like early on, because I know you rest in peace to Q Lil 50. No. And like, so him, Ksoo, you, was there anybody else like that really was part of like your sort of generation?
It was just, I ain't gonna lie, it was just other phone them too. I don't want to say their name shit, but other phone them, they know who they is. They was with us too. On phone this shit. It was just us for ain't gonna cap. It was just us.
And how y'all built y'all bond though? From school? Like where y'all was kicking it at, where y'all even got close like that?
Yeah, we used to go on like 3 minutes and shit, like 2 minutes, like get up with hoes and shit with each other, shit like that. Like basic shit. That's how we got close for bonds, you know? Like if you go on a 2 minute with somebody, like if you do anything with somebody for, that's like bring y'all bond closer, you know?
Yeah.
So that bring the bond closer. So we was just like, you know, going on 2 minutes and shit. That's how our bond got closer, for real.
And cause we all know Q50, Lil 50. That was your homie. He was the one that
that was my twin.
Yeah, y'all like the first music video I ever seen with y'all was on a porch. What music video was that?
Porch.
Y'all was outside. It might have been a bounce out video, but it's not that. It was the interview. Well, I seen when both y'all was on there and you was like, these niggas really mad about this.
Oh, yeah.
And you showed why niggas was mad in this situation. I think that's first. I was like, all right, these niggas got some shit going on. So Q50 with Lil 50, who was he to you? Like where y'all friendship and bond really came from?
That was really that's my twin for, ain't gonna lie. That's my twin. We did everything with each other for. That's my twin for sure. Ain't gonna about where our bond came from.
Yeah.
Let me see for. Oh yeah, let me see. It used to be like me. It used to be only like who I used to really be around. Just me and Quan for. Like it used to be me and Quan and my big brother for. So saying Quan little brother, it just be us for. And my other homie for. Ain't gonna say his name, but my other homie too. We used to be outside. We used to be goofies for, you know, just going outside, just doing kid shit for and shit. And like, you know, trends and shit. back then it used to be trends and shit like that for motherfuckers to go DT fight, all type of shit. On phone now. It was a little trend for on Instagram, a little trend at a little park or something for like a little trend. We slapped every on the bus, man, photo. We slapped that shit on photo.
So you go to fight at the park?
No, I said we got on a bus to go to the park.
Okay.
Like, from his house, got on the bus, we went to the park on Sunday. It was a trend like that, like trends on Instagram. Phone, it was a little trend. We get there on phone, we see motherfuckers skied up. Oh, for they all got skis on over, so they all got skis, book bags, all type of shit on. So we getting that little hoes and shit on foot now. It's hoes and shit. So we get in the park. Oh no. See Lil 50 them for on. I ain't knowing they ass, but Quan and Michi know they ass for like he know 50 them already on Sosa, but I ain't know they ass because they been outside. Michi and Quan, they been outside with 50 them already. So I ain't know they ass because my friends come back around like no. Cause I was put up for. I was put up for them, so I come back out. So it's great. We get in the park. So Quan and me, they walk up to 50 them for like they know them, so I walk up. I'm thinking, who the fuck is them? I don't know these niggas from Mer. So these niggas skied up all type of shit. So I don't know these niggas on Mer. So what happened after that? So damn. So they walk up. Yeah, that's why I walk up too. If they get to I motherfucker just shake up with you because you with them type shit. I really don't know them type shit. Now I start getting close to the ass after that day. I started knowing 50 folk, how he was coming and shit like that. You really know. Sleeping around him, all type of shit for I ain't go about. That was really my doggy.
So where was he like living at the time? Because I seen this situation like after he passed, his sister Jada, I think she was 19. She said she was raising him. So like, what was his household like?
Shit, that's why I don't really know about all that.
Yeah, so y'all wasn't really like going to each other's houses and shit. Y'all was like hanging out on the block or something.
Yeah, we was hanging out in the houses and stuff like that. But I don't really know like shit. Like I don't really know what you just.
You don't want to speak on.
Yeah, I don't really know shit like that.
You know, you got
no about
that shit.
Or
did it feel like did you guys inspire each other in terms of rapping?
What you mean? Like
feed off each other.
I ain't gonna lie, yeah.
Like I was pushing each other to do music and shit, right?
I ain't gonna lie, on that 333, so I really didn't for do that song for, but it was Quan and 50 for they made me hop on that bitch for. I ain't gonna lie, because Quan was Quan's first song, so he's like, come on, little brother. He begged me to do that. He come on, little brother, hop on this bitch. For I don't know what to say on this motherfucker. I don't know what to say on this bitch on Sosa. He's like, come on, little brother, that's my first song on Sosa. I mean, 50 was like, just hop on that bitch for I hop on that bitch. That bitch turned out decent over, so that bitch went up.
What do we need to know about Quan Get 'Em Gone? How's he fit into this whole puzzle of friends? Like, is he older? Is he like the exact same age? Like,
he older.
Okay.
That's really like big brother for. Yeah, that's really like my big brother for, but
Okay.
So when you met Q50 with Lil 50, he already had that name? Or he had a different name?
His shit was Lil 50. Yeah, she was Lil 50.
Yeah, because everybody, that you got Q50 and then you got Lil 50. So everybody used to think that they were like some type of relation or something, but they not related at all.
Mm-mm.
And then you said at one point you was going by Schoon, right?
Yeah.
So everybody, it looked like y'all was like associated with bloodhounds and shit. Y'all, but ain't no association there, right?
No.
Okay, so you just saw the clip, but did you know that you can watch this entire interview right now before it's released to the public, uncensored?
Outside of yourself, is there any situations you've seen over the years that kind of blew your mind just in terms of like somebody getting robbed or getting their shit took or somebody backdooring somebody that really let you know how cold the streets are out there?
Hell no. I just know of other people's situations.
That's what I'm saying. Like other people's situations, not necessarily involving you guys. I don't want you to incriminate yourselves or anything.
Yeah, I'm know I but I ain't gonna say they situations on here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bro.
You don't gotta say their name or anything either,
but it get like that. That's what you're saying. Niggas is taking pipes like even all right. Let's talk about it. You used to hang around some dude named Lil Speedy or whatever. And in the video, you show why the nigga Speedy mad at you or whatever. What was y'all relationship like? Cause y'all used to be hanging around, being in music videos and shit together and shit too. At one point, right?
Yeah, that was Bleed. Shit, that was Bleed.
He from the same block as you?
Nah, he from Bloodhouse. Yeah.
Isn't he your cousin?
Yep.
Nah, Speedy and Q50 was cousins though, right?
That's what Jada was saying. Oh no, what the Talk about.
But she was saying they was cousins though, right?
Yeah, she was saying they was cousins, but I don't really know that story.
So it ain't a situation with Speedy, like he ain't from y'all block. Y'all linked up. Where y'all link up at? Like where y'all became friends up?
We been friends. Quan used to go to school with him and shit.
Oh, word.
No, we been cool and shit from school and shit. You know, motherfuckers be meeting each other for school and shit like that. Like shit like that. I met his ass from school. Shit like that.
And y'all just fell out, ended up going separate ways type shit.
But you were real cool for a while, right?
Good shit. I ain't got no.
Yeah,
I ain't got no bad blood before. Yeah, it's cool. I ain't got no bad blood, bro.
When y'all gonna drop some music together and shit?
Shit, I don't know. Shit, you got. I don't know.
Because that is kind of crazy that you guys are both blowing up musically at the same time. But we seen some posts on some blogs and shit saying that you did take a pipe from him at some point.
Nah, hell no.
No. Okay.
Yeah, I just be talking. I ain't do no shit like that. Hell no.
That must be stressful. People just making up narratives like that about you.
For no.
How you be feeling like when you be seeing all these documentaries and shit, niggas?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't be looking at no doctor. I go past that shit. I ain't gonna lie. I don't look at none of that. I ain't gonna about.
Yeah. You be seeing shit with your name on. I'm like, man, here they go again.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I be seeing all type of shit. I don't be looking at that shit for. I'm like, hey, it's irritating for so much. They be clickbaiting for like they ask me. Yeah, no, for.
Right, like you guys put out a lot of stuff for them to work with, but then they end up just kind of tying the pieces together and coming up with whatever they want, right?
Yeah. False shit. They be coming with false shit, like shit that goofy shit. They be saying anything for I be what the. These people be thinking they do something. They think they got all the puzzles. No, you don't know what y'all talking about.
Do you think in like 20 years you'll end up just doing interviews where you tell the stories the right way? Because that's what people like Jay Main are doing now. They're like coming out and telling stories, all this crazy ass shit from Chicago from their childhood.
Tell stories? Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
No war stories in the future? No, okay. We'll just have to keep guessing.
How many times you been arrested? You been in jail or some shit? Like you ever had to sit down?
Hell yeah. But not like no long, like weeks and shit, like slit shit.
For what?
You ain't gonna be there for no little shit. This for no. You talking about no weeks and shit. You gonna be there for a long little time now.
Like what you had?
For goofy shit.
High
like
speeds or some shit?
No, like warrants. Like goofy shit.
Police be on you, like when you on your block, like they know, like they got a face card, like man, that nigga fully chop you over there. Cause like some niggas can't even go to their block.
For it be like that, I can virtually be like that, but no, I ain't. Police never gave me. Hell no.
Yeah, cause you know how they be like, oh man, the rappers out here, man, they just thinking some bullshit, and ain't like that for you.
Hell no.
How many? What you got?
I mean, like, do you still stay in that area, or at this point is your name too big that you don't really want to be just on the block every day?
What?
In terms of like living where you grew up?
Oh no. Yeah, I'm too known for be over there. Hell no. We'll go say hey and shit like that, but we ain't doing no kicking and no posting up on no blocks. We too famous for all that. We got too much money for all that posting up on blocks and shit. That shit be. You wanna post up and go to jail? What the? We ain't doing none of that, you know.
When was the first moment that you felt like you actually had made enough money that it changed your life? Like you know, the first big streaming check or some shit like that?
Oh, you said what?
Like the first time you got like a serious check in the mail or whatever that made you just feel like, damn, like I made it to a certain extent. Like I can get out of here. I can live my life differently than just being around here.
Let me see. No, I don't want to answer that. Yeah, I don't want to answer that.
Okay, because you've been really popping for how long would you say? Like a year?
Yeah. Hell yeah. No, hell no, not like a year.
Not even a year?
What you think, Jay? Yeah.
About a year?
Yeah, about a year.
How often you been like traveling and shit? Like when I met you, that was your first time coming to Cali, or you been popping out here?
That was my first time, right? Yeah, that was my first time for sure. I don't like traveling.
Well, ain't no money rolling in. You lying. Ain't no money rolling in like that yet. Because when you first start popping into music, the money ain't gonna be rolling in till at least like a year later. Like, you know what I'm saying? Probably with YouTube, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, you would get YouTube checks. You know what I'm saying? Whatever of your YouTube popping, but off the music don't start coming. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, if for some blow, you don't really get no big checks until a minute. You know what I'm saying? You probably get little shit.
For that shit be irritating for. I ain't gonna. Last time when I was out here for that shit, I didn't like it for. I ain't gonna about.
Just the playing
I don't know what the
experience?
hype is. I don't like it out here for real. But like this time, I like it. I like it now for. I'm starting to like this bitch for. But last time, it was boring as hell for.
Because you was in the studio and shit. You was, How you know Fonzo? Because that's when I met you. You was with Fonzo this couple months back.
Shout out Fonzo.
Fonzo, yeah, that's my boy for.
How y'all get into it?
How the get into it? Damn. I forgot, but he cool from.
Yeah. No, it wasn't no block shit. It was more like you knew him from music.
Lowski, yeah. For one of them that be with us, he from his hood.
Lowski from over
there. Yeah, he from over there.
Are you interested? Like, you guys are like experts at all the street shit coming out of Chicago, but when you come to LA, is that shit that you're interested in? Do you guys watch documentaries or pay attention to what's going on in terms of like LA street shit, or is that just like another world to you?
Well, we just be listening to their music and shit. We don't be.
You like out of town people?
Like LA specifically, yeah.
Just LA?
Like, are you interested in what's going on out here in terms of the street stuff, or is that just a totally different world that you just kind of like, whatever, I'm not interested in all that? But
yeah, I ain't interested in all that. They good though. Some of the
Who you were listening to J-Bo a little bit? You mentioned that, yeah.
Unfortunately, he got it. I ain't gonna lie, so he got it.
Yeah. That was the first one that I like just had mad people from Chicago asking me about, and I was like, damn, this feels different. There's a different level of.
Lil Ksoo's mom is still grieving and talks about her son getting backdoored by his friends.
That hurt. That hurt. Look, took my only boy from me, my baby, my mini me, in his own house, sitting there. No, he ain't see it coming at all. They did that, man. That's the cowardice move in the world.
Why is he running from home?
No! Watch this! I'll be right back!
Why you want just throw it? Why you just shoot the 30? Why you want to shoot the 30?
Oh, fuck him! You finna see! You never hold it like that,
And he ain't do shit after this.
Yeah. They said FullyChop and Lil Speedy got picked up. I don't know what y'all think. Y'all just they gonna get out of jail, or he basically told on himself on no jumper, I guess. I don't know. Let's see. Leave y'all thoughts in the comments. Is he gonna get out of jail? Do he got lawyer money? Is he in jail for killing Ksoo? What do y'all think? Leave y'all thoughts in the comments. You dig? We out. I'm out. Gone.